Story number 8, and the final lucky number 8 ball story that made it to the top 8 this week. Story number 8. What happens when whistleblowers and those who take a stand? What happens to them, and how are their lives affected? The story surfaced in because a lot of people, when they are on the job, they see shady things going on. They don't know who to go to. They don't know who to tell their story. And this is a big topic, and it's becoming a big topic of discussion, especially when you have things that are happening around you and it involves a lot of people. This was one of the reasons why the financial markets ended up in the situations that they were in. It happens all the time with money. You can even go through the 80s with the banking system, and the fact that somebody just it all starts to collapse when everybody's got their hand into the pot and somebody sees it and somebody knows that something is wrong. They let it go on too long and it gets worse than what it obviously is. It creates a bubble, and that's why story number 8 is at the top. There was a whistleblower story that surfaced about President Trump. So you see this story on how this whistleblower possibly risked his life, or any whistleblower risks their life. They risk their financial well-being. Death threats, all types of things have happened to whistleblowers all over the world. This is nothing new, but now they're starting to even be more known. Even when you look at journalists, people who get valuable information about people who you believe in, people who you may not know has something going on, dirt, information. There are some stories that surface in even about how the hacker who turned in Chelsea Manning has mysteriously died. Trust in mainstream media is on decline. Why would people start to lose trust? And even the journalists, the people on the front lines getting the news stories. A Florida mom who was missing 6 weeks found dead in Georgia. 4 kids still missing according to officials. You look at these stories, you look at how people who are involved, looking at this Florida mom, looking at a family member who may have information, witnesses, witness protection programs. You look at these stories and you see why story number 8 has the potential to why it's at the top. Because the reason why these stories are big is because when somebody has valuable information, whether it be a murder, whether it be a missing child case, whether it be a fugitive on the loose, they have the potential to bring down a lot of corrupt officials, a lot of corrupt people, even people in the drug trade. We've seen it. There's a trending story about this rapper who had information on other artists, and he's actually being interrogated, and he's telling the government of things that are going on even within the music industry. So you see these stories, why they're so big, and why story number 8 made it to the top 8, or why it's at the top. Because these stories, whistleblowers, tattletales, however you want to call them, they have the potential to change things in a big way. And that's why story number 8 has the ability to not only grow into a bigger story, but it has the ability to be at the top again. Whistleblowers are constantly they're everywhere. They can even be at your job, at your local candy store. People who have information on leadership, churches, big facilities, big non-profit organizations. When these people tell, they take a lot of people down with them, and that's why story number 8 definitely has the potential to be a big talking point. Those are the top 8 headlines of MLB News Story. I want to thank you so much for tuning in this week. Once again, if you want to help me out, all you have to do is visit www.method8inc.com, method8.com, where you can buy something, click on something, watch something, read something, or just sponsor a program. Every week I try to end the program thanking all the news outlets and the journalists that keep me informed, us informed, we informed, all of us, as one would say. And they deserve all the credit. You deserve all the credit for staying informed. You may add to a story. You don't know what you could do. You could to benefit every news outlet, every organization. You may have information, but I constantly have to remind you that all the news journalists and people on the front line deserve all the credit. I'm just a mediator, so I want to thank you so much for tuning in this week. And please, if you want to help us out, contribute in any way, or check out the stories that almost made it in, the stories that did make it in. METHOD, the number 8, INC.com, method80.com, where you can buy something, click on something, watch something, read something, or just sponsor a program. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Have a good week, and try to stay safe and always stay informed. Have a good week, everybody. Thank you for tuning to the media.
If you need help, then dial your operator.
Have no fear, fellow citizens. The Mediator is here.